Okay, in this video we are going to understand how you can pull up the data from a website. So like we have done the same thing in our previous video. So if I'll just show you what we have done so far. So this was the code which we have written in our previous video. So first of all, it's opening Google page, and thereafter it's opening Yahoo Finance website, and the ticker information is picking up from here, which is like TCS back office, HCL Technology, Bharti Airtel back office, State Bank of Bikaner and Jaipur, and so on and so forth. So it pick the ticker information from here and will provide you the stock price from there. So if I'll just show you what it's been happening, I'm just playing this one. uh, okay, so see, Google Plex open automatically, so it's automatically become Tata Consultancy Services value, so automatically picking HCL Technology and placing it over there. So if you see, so Bharti Airtel maybe, so again State Bank of Bikaner and Jaipur, Vodafone. So it's happening automatically. So if you see, it's picking a value for Idea Cellular. Maybe in few condition it may take some time, so but it's still browsing. Taking some time maybe. I think it's been stuck in somewhere maybe, or maybe the web page is not been loaded properly. So maybe trying to, oh yes, it's been picked up. And if you see, yes, even Tata Steel has been picked up. So through this way we have picked these kinds of values maybe for all the stock prices. So if you haven't viewed my previous video where we have understand how you can extract the data from website, so I would request you to please go through that video once, so that you may able to understand our next concept. In next concept I'll just show you what needs to be done. Let me open the page. So maybe this is a page from where we have extracted our value. Maybe let me paste it, maybe TCS dot back office. Let me show you how the values gets picked up. So if you see, we do have value called 2475.95, which is this particular value, and extracted and paste it over there. And but I want these values also been picked up, like the title of that stock price, maybe what was the previous close, open, bid rate, maybe blah blah other concepts. So for that I need to understand what the object is all about. Okay, so if I'll click to this Tata Consultancy Services, so if I'll inspect this element, so it would be a H2 tag, heading 2, and lying under the class, and class name is title. Okay, so if I need to extract this value, so I need to go into this particular class which is called as a title. Same way, if I need to extract these values, maybe 2468 maybe, so just checking, so it's lying under class by the name of YFNC underscore table data 1. Okay, so this from this class I would be able to extract my previous close price. Same way we do have open price, bid price, ask rate, 1 year target, and so on and so forth. So I need to enter those classes, and thereafter we need to extract the value. So how it could be possible, let's understand. So like on a second page I have already typed those ticker name which we have taken on my first sheet. So I need to extract the stock price, the company name, previous close, open, bid, and so on and so forth. All the elements needs to be extracted. Okay, so for that I'm going to write down my code over there. So I'll just copy this code, just because up to this point maybe stock price is my same and I need to work on from company name. So I'll just copy this thing, making it maybe from class name. So everything will be remain same here till over here, and if I'll show you, I need to extract this particular text, which is my title, which is my class title. Sorry, I was asking about, yes, Tata Consultancy Services, which is lying under class title. So just because there would be n number of classes over there, and I need to look each and every class, but if my processor, if my computer find the class title, then go inside that and pick up the inner text. Inner text mean to say the value. Okay, so for that I'll mention for each, maybe the word, maybe element in, I would say doc, which is edo document doc, and I'm saying get element by class name. Which class name? I would say title. So it's the case sensitive, be aware. If you would mention like this way, so it will not work. So title, and I'm saying next element, and I'm saying over there maybe on range C and I dot value is equals to element dot inner text. So I'll show you why I have used the word inner text. So let me stop it over there. I'm putting my breakpoint over here. So let me play this code for a while. So pressing F5, so my Google page gets opened, TCS page gets open. Maybe let me do this way. Okay, so it's been stopped over here. So let me close this for a while, so that I would let you understand what is inner text and how it's been capturing the value. So I'll put my element into add watch, clicking to OK. So if you see, this is my element object. Let me check. It's not been showing something maybe. Oh, I have closed that one. Sorry, I have closed the web page. I have to remain it open. So maybe I'll delete this thing, maybe rerun the code, and this time I need to open the web page. Same way, pressing F5, wait for a while. Okay, I'll minimize this time. I'll not close this page, and let's understand what's elements is been showing to me. So I'll say add watch. Okay, oh sorry, add thing, I think already added. Anyhow, so if you click onto element, I'm just making it maximize. So under elements, these are the objects lying over there. So if you see, if you come bit down, yes, if you see, this is the inner text which contain a string value which is called Tata Consultancy Services Limited TCS back office. If I'll type in place of inner text, I would type inner HTML, so it will give me with this value. Maybe if I'll type offset top, so it will give me 5. If I'll type offset left, it will give me 5, and so on and so forth. So any value, any objects information I can extract by this way, just because I only require this particular text, so it's lying under inner text. So that's the reason I have used inner text. So I'm closing this one. So this is the reason I have mentioned inner text over there. Fine, if you just press F8, so you may able to view that it's been exhibiting Tata Consultancy Services. Same way, if I'll press F5, maybe I'm pressing F5. So if you can just show me. Yes, it's been picking. I think it's been stopping again, just because I have put breakpoint. So I'm removing by breakpoint, pressing F5 one more time. Yes, it's been running, picking up the values. Yes, picked up for State Bank. picked up for Vodafone as well. Maybe taking time for Idea. Yes, picked up, and again stuck, I think so. Maybe taking some time to extract the value. Still taking some time. Yes, picked up. Okay, so if you see, I'm closing this one. If you see, I have extracted all the ticker values along with their company names. Okay, so next point is to extract previous close, open bid, and so on and so forth. So let me show you over there. So I need to extract this one. So first of all, I need to understand what is the class of this particular component. So if you see, the class name is yfnc underscore table data, and if you see, and for this class, making it maximize so that you may be able to understand properly. So if you see, so this is the class yf table data 1, and if I'll hover over there and inspect this particular element, so even this is also lying under yfnc table data class. So just because they are the table element, if you see, tr is for table row, so this was first table row, second, third, and so on so forth. If you see, so all the table values are lying under a specific class name, which is yfnc underscore table data 1. So mean to say, we can extract all the table value by using this class. Okay, so how it would be possible? So again, I'll just pick up this name so that I would be required copying it, and let me paste it in my code. So I'm just putting it over there so that I can use it a bit later. Okay, so making it minimize as well, just because it's of no use as of now. Okay, so if you see, my columns are starting from 4. Okay, 4 to whatever it is. Okay, so I would say start from fourth column. Maybe I would say maybe n is equals to 4, and maybe fourth column. So in place of range, I'll use Salesforce, just because I want all the information for TCS back office, all the information for HCL back office, and so on and so forth. So for that, again, I'll use for each loop. Maybe I would say for each, maybe I'm looking for previous close, so I would say PC maybe, or any other word maybe, just, but it's not PC, just because I'm extracting open values as well. But whatever the name you want to give, it's up to you. So I have given PC, maybe you can give other name as well. So I'm saying for each PC in doc dot get element by class name, just because again we are extracting from class name. So which class name is, so this was the class name, so I'm going over there, copy, control C, and paste it over there. So this is the class from where I'm going to pick up my data. So again, next PC. Okay, so I want my first value, which is previous close, comes on my cells. A row would be ith. If you see, I am under for loop, and column should be n. First time it will be fourth. Dot value is equals to PC dot inner text maybe. For that I need to check what will be would it be a inner text, or would it be a outer text. So for that, let me check this, just because I'm also not aware. So for that, I'm just putting again break code over here. Let me delete this one. Okay, so going to run this macro. So let me understand that what will be the words which would come over there. So pressing F5 maybe. I think yes, it has reached on my breakpoint. Again minimize this one, this time my element would be PC, so I'm clicking to PC and click to add watch. So let me check what's is residing in PC. So if I'll go through and I need to look which value, previous close. Let me check what was that value. So that value was 248 2468 2468. Okay, so let me check where it's been coming over here. 24685. So if you see, if I type inner HTML, even this is contain the same value. Inner text, even there is same value. And maybe if I'll check outer text, maybe, so even outer text is contain the same value. So either I can mention inner text, or I can mention outer text, or I can mention inner HTML as well. So all are on the same position, all are contain same values. Okay, so it's up to me. So maybe I'll type inner text, or maybe outer text, or maybe inner HTML, whatever you want to do. So if I'll close this one, if I'll type F8, so if you see, this is the previous close values exhibiting. Okay, so let me remove my breakpoint and pressing F5. I'm going to type pressing F5. So F5. So let me show you. So if you see on the background side, it's picking up the values, pasting it over there. Yes, perfectly fine. Yes, so good. And finally that's it. It's so amazing. So if you see, I've extracted all the values. So if you see, this is Tata Steel, and if you want to match the values, so let's match up. Pick minimize it, coming over there. So if you see, stock price value is 252.90, which is perfectly fine. The name is Tata Steel Limited, Tata Steel NSE, which is perfectly fine. Coming on to previous close, maybe 255.25, which is fine. 255.90, which is again fine. Bid is NA. Ask is 252.90, 255.90. Again 1 year target is NA. If you see, NA. Beta again NA. Next earning date NA. Day range 248.40, 284. If you see, come over there. Sorry, if you look for this page. Okay, so 248.40, where it's gone. Yes, 248.40, 256, and so on and so forth. If you see, volume is been matching, everything has been matching. So all this data is extracted from a web page by using Excel VBA macros. So I think it's so amazing. So thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.